Get your drinks ready, cause woo, baby, next episode coming up on Drinks and Drama. Check this out.
Good evening. What you like to have today?
Can I get a double of Drinks and Drama?
I'll drink to
Sexy blue, sexy blue, sexy blue. Oh wait. Oh.
Just Kyle said, "Call."
Hey y'all, welcome to Drinks and Drama.
Excellent.
We are back on the scene, and we're gonna get into Salt Lake City reunion.
Yeah, we're still talking about Salt Lake
Yes.
City, the reunion, this new video. Y'all, it's a whole ass mess.
So we
gonna get
let's
into
dive in.
let's get into Heather Gay. So Heather, to me, why are you laughing? Because I say Heather Gay.
No, because I'm laughing because she is so.
I'm
just don't. Y'all just don't understand how I feel about.
with Heather.
Can I tell you how I feel about?
Let's get into it. This is a Heather rant.
I never really,
and not in a good way.
Never really. She was. She irks me. She gives me the.
Do you see why she irked Lisa the first season? That's why her and Lisa didn't get along.
And I understand because,
Now
girl, you wanna. Oh well, we went. How did she not know me? We went to school together. Da, 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 da. Like
Heather,
it
you were
doesn't
forgettable.
matter.
You're forgettable.
She doesn't know you. Just because she knows of you, that doesn't mean she knows you.
Exactly. I know of a lot. So here's the thing. I know in high school I'm a very forgettable person, but I wasn't trying to be memorable.
Oh, damn.
So here's the thing.
Oh,
But here's the thing. People like Heather irk me. Because guess what? If we not that girl, guess what, sis? We not that girl. Just get your diploma and bounce and move on. You know what I'm saying?
But you're a grown ass woman. Leave that in the past.
She can't. She can't. She's still
and that's
harping.
the problem.
She's
And that's
still
the
harping
problem.
on it.
Why are we living on the past? Why are we living on your high school experience?
Because
because
Heather has no present. You see what I'm saying? Heather's present is she's living vicariously through her children since she's excommunicated herself from the Mormon church. Okay. So now she is allowing her daughters to live the life that she has never lived. So Heather is
1000%.
Heather's trying to find herself, being a bad Mormon. She's trying to find herself. She doesn't know who she is.
But why are you
why at 50 years old are you trying to be, or 50 plus?
Like, why are you so concerned about being quote unquote popular? And it's like, because you're not in high school anymore.
It doesn't matter. She's recreating a situation where she can be popular.
In whatever circle you with.
Exactly.
Like when you go on the girls trip, you wanted Giselle and Portia was the pop. So you want to latch, I want to hang out with the popular girls.
And they wasn't giving her what she wanted them to give.
They didn't.
Because they was like,
whatever, just dismiss. Right?
Because Heather has no identity.
You're doing the most.
Mm-hmm. She has no identity. Mm-hmm. It's like, who are you? We don't know you. We can't get an opportunity to know you because you don't know yourself.
Stop saying like you want to talk to me because we're quote unquote the popular ones. Be authentic and just talk to me because you want to get to know me.
And that's why the people don't mess with her because she's not authentic. And that's probably one of the reasons why Jen dotted her in the eye. Boop. That's probably why Jen cold cocked her in the eye.
Can I do it again? One more time.
I'm gonna tell you that's probably why.
Because
regardless of how you feel about Jen Shaw and her scheming, scamming, conniving ass, regardless of how you feel about her, I feel like Jen was her whole ass authentic self. I feel like Mary has been her whole ass authentic self.
Could we the whole Boop situation. I think that it had to be something. Heather mother had to say something. We're hearing just Heather's side. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jen would just automatically just Boop.
I do. Heather has
she was tired of her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that.
I feel like Heather has gotten on
What you sipping on?
so many people's
I'm
nerves.
sorry. Ooh, that glass look. Ooh, sexy.
It's sexy.
Got me feeling sexy.
It's sexy. It's a little 1 2. It's a little tweet.
If y'all don't know about that video, that was wait, what did he say? He was like, "What?
That's that one.
Sexy.
Got me feeling sexy. Now I see why y'all drink wine. Yes, that video is lit. Yes.
But check that video. It's funny.
Yeah, as hell. So that honestly, that's why I feel like Jen dotted that I, because I feel like Jen was tired of Heather.
I think Heather deserved it.
I feel Jen was tired of Heather.
I'm tired of her lies and all Heather's lies.
Yeah.
And all, yeah.
Jen was tired. Heather did something to provoke her. Now I'm not saying that you should hit anybody. Not saying that they got into it. I just feel like Jen was probably like how a lot of us feel like, oh, I can't stand it. And that's what I feel like. That's what.
Well, what alcohol takes place. So I'm not going to say that Jen, you know,
yeah. But for me, this is why, for me, this is why I'm pissed with Bravo and with Andy, okay? So you guys want to jump on Monica's back.
So,
and
no, before you get into it, put this scenario out. Like, what happened? So, let's put it out there. So, Monica was reality Vontae.
She was
not the whole
1/6. 1/6 of reality Vontae.
Which production knew about.
Yes, Monica says production knew about.
But guess what?
Andy
even if they did, Heather being Jen's so-called friend, do you think Jen would not have told her that she put a cease and desist about Monica being reality Vontae's? Monica wasn't even on the show then. Heather, you knew. So that whole dramatic, like, oh my God.
Her trying to be Nancy Drew.
That phone call, oh my God.
Trying to be Nancy Drew.
You already knew. So, whatever. It's whatever. Hold on, y'all. I gotta adjust you. I'm sorry. But it's whatever.
Right.
It's whatever. You know. But don't come on to a reunion. But then, you know what I did appreciate about Andy? So here's the reunion, though. She's saying all this, but Andy, he did go in on her, though. I'll give him that, though. He was like, oh, but you were saying that production, like, he was like, you lied about
But tell the people, so after Heather got the black eye.
The black eye. Let's get it. That's
Heather
what we're talking. Yeah,
told the people when everybody was speculating, like Jen, I don't know, maybe production did it. You know what I'm saying? So she put it out in the atmosphere.
She said production could have did it.
That production. So you're telling me that your handlers, who you are with a good chunk of the day, filming with hours and hours and hours.
Interview and tour, whatever she was doing, and she said her book tour and said, "Oh, production."
Yeah. So Heather. So if Andy is saying that Monica lied and said that they knew about reality Vontae's. What's the difference between
Why is Heather
Monica
not being fired?
Exactly. Heather needs to go. Heather has weaponized the
lied.
show. Right. You lied. You protected a person who is now in jail. There
on a reason
with some crocodile tail, with that big ass chin.
Can we do I ain't got
with
a
that
tissue.
Big ass Jay Leno chin with that moon chin.
Hold on. I ain't got a tissue, but we got to do
the triangle. We need a Candace triangle.
Yes.
Hold on, let me.
That's what she was doing.
I love you, Candace.
No.
I'm about to make this.
Candace could go too.
Candace is not. Candace don't need to go.
She can go.
Her friends, Neckbone and Juan's wife need to go.
Actually, they need to revamp the whole.
I mean, I'm trying to make my triangle.
She's trying to make her triangle. But let me just tell you this while she's doing her triangle.
Here we go. Candace is not as good as yours, but guess what?
She was trying to get them tears out. She was like, but I was scared. I was scared of John. And I just, I was being bullied.
And then with Whitney coming over to sit next to her on the couch. Whitney, you have made an ass out of Heather on the girls' trip, on the trip to Bermuda.
That was fake. Could we just say that?
They fake.
That was fake.
Heather needs to go. If Monica cannot
Whitney
return,
can go too. I'm tired of.
Yes, if Monica cannot return because y'all want to say she's ratchet and she's trashy and she's ghetto, Heather is then if y'all want to call Monica a liar, then guess what? Heather is as much of a liar also.
What did Monica lie about though?
They're trying to.
You confronted her and she told the truth.
They're saying she's a liar because she talked about reality.
She told it in production. She told production. Production, you're a liar. Then you should not. Production, Andy, don't sit up there and act like y'all didn't know. Receipts was out there. Receipts was out there. Let me just say this though. Because the internet pulled up the receipts. Mm-hmm. They pulled up the receipts and said, like, y'all going on in Monica, but guess what? First of all, they pulled up the cease and desist from Jen. Mm-hmm. That was before Monica got on the show. Right. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't know about no cease and desist from Jen?
They knew.
Period.
Heather, if Monica's leaving, Heather needs to leave also. Heather has weaponized this show, and I'm gonna say this: we're gonna get racial for a second, okay? Heather has said everything demeaning about the women of color on this show, talking about how she is scared of them.
Lead it up.
Jen is a woman of color. She said Jen scared her. She said Monica has scared her. Monica is part Latina. Okay, and then she's also talked about how Mary has scared her. Please, besides Jen physically putting her hands on her, please explain to me in the comments how Monica and how Mary may have, quote unquote, made her feel scared. Like we have to stop that, and that's one of the things that is really starting to bother me. I'm almost feeling like we need to start segregating the housewives because
you can't play victim to have a storyline. Let's stop doing that because that's what you want. Right. You want a storyline.
Because have you read Bad Mormon? No. Where she lied about how it was doing on the
That's flop. Flip, flop, flippity flop.
And then anytime you get Lisa to rap a girl, bye. Like, come on. Lisa is doing your introduction.
My thing is, stop doing that to use as a storyline. You have no storyline, Heather.
She does not. She doesn't. Heather, basically, your storyline is that you were a Mormon for a very long time, and what happened was Mormon
was friends with Jen because you wanted a storyline.
Exactly. So what happened was for you, the Mormon culture and way of life basically ate your ass up to the point of insanity that you had to walk away and write a book about being a bad Mormon. You really didn't want it to affect your daughters, so you had to create some type of diversion to walk away from this church to set your daughters free. So that's pretty much it.
I mean,
and I don't know if the people is checking for Bad Mormon. I don't know if it's topped the Amazon bestseller list.
I don't know. I'm not checking for it, but all I got to say is, Heather, you used that for a storyline, and then everything backfired on you. So you tried to get your crocodile tears. You know, you held that information. You blacked your eye out, but you used that for a storyline. You set up that.
But the fact that you lied on production. The fact that you lied on production.
Okay, hold on, pause. Okay. If it was anybody else on the Housewives franchise, a woman of color on the Housewives of franchise, would she have gotten a pass?
Oh, hell no. We already know. No. Come on now. Like, even with Kim trying to say that Nene, remember when they were in the little motorhome? Remember Kim was trying to say that Nene had fought her. The camera never showed that. The camera just showed Nene going over to her. We didn't see. And Kim's eye was never dotted. It was never black. It was never blue.
But even so, Nene didn't say, Kim didn't say, it could have been production. It could have been, you know, Heather, you sat up there and lied. Mm-hmm. You are. Then she said, wait, my mama, she said it could have been because she had from her,
what, from her job?
Yeah, and she said it could have been from that.
That's why Monica was suing them.
Allergic reaction. Mm-hmm. She has so many stories.
And the thing is, we knew that Jen, and I'm going to tell you this, and like I said, I don't condone anybody putting their hands on anybody, but I'm telling you, Jen got tired of her
sometimes
ass.
you gotta.
Jen got tired of that
Sometimes
ass.
you gotta dot that I.
Jen got tired of that ass. Because I'm gonna tell you, if Jen did not dot that I, we would not have seen video of Jen coming over to Heather's house, apologizing and corroborating a story so that Heather would keep her mouth shut.
Heather knew what she was doing. That's why she.
And so Heather can speak about it now because guess what? Jen is locked up.
But
so
guess what,
Heather,
you should not even did all that. You went up there with your glasses on, your sunglasses, intentionally slid them down. Who was it? Was it Meredith? One of them. It wasn't even. You didn't have to do all that.
Mm-mm.
You didn't have to do all that. Heather put that
in the atmosphere.
On. Yeah.
She flat out did.
She could have just let that go. They could like, oh, I got a black. I don't know how this happened. You put that out in the atmosphere because you knew what you was doing. You needed a storyline. You had nothing. Heather, let's keep it real. You had.
She has nothing because when you think about it, at the end of the day, what is Heather's storyline? So we know that you own a multi-million-dollar business.
You was dried in a 9-year-old coochie. Mm-hmm. You was dry.
Dry like
you
a
had
salty.
Nothing.
You was salty like a cracker.
So you know.
Heather should not.
She was calculated on that move, but it failed. It failed.
She needs not to come back. I mean, honestly, I feel like.
And then she carried it on. But here's the thing, though. She carried it on so long. We didn't even care no more.
Yes.
Who? Comic book. Did you actually even care about that?
Did y'all care about Heather's black eye? I mean, when it first happened.
How many seasons did she carry that? When it came out this season, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Because guess what?
Even so, I just didn't care.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when it happened, I knew that Jen did it. Jen was the most volatile. And I'm going to tell you.
Because she was like, what?
Because, and here's the thing. Heather would do little passive aggressive stuff to Jen to piss Jen off. Jen is that biatch that Jen has two settings. 0 or 1,000. There is no in between with Jen. Okay, there's no.
Here's the thing though. Heather brought it out. She should shut the F up. It should not have even been brought up. If one of them would have mentioned it, she'd be like, oh.
Honestly, she should have just continued. She should have just filmed and kept them sunglasses on. It would have been like.
And I would have just had them off. Like,
nope, I wouldn't have took them off because what y'all not gonna do? Because I got a meme with Heather on it with the black eye that I use periodically.
I mean, she could have just like it should not.
I wouldn't have.
She brought it out there though.
But what I'm saying is, she didn't have to. She could have. She could have just kept them.
So should she go?
Heather needs to go. So okay, so let's talk about moving forward.
Okay.
With the Salt Lake City cast, in order for them to get the ratings, because I'm trying to tell people, and I've been battling, like I said, with women in this Bravo group about Salt Lake City, and I got receipts about why some of these women should go, who should stay, who should go.
So tell me what they're saying.
So basically, like I said, they have been. First of all, they can't read, and they're trying to read my girl Monica for filth, and I'm just like, y'all are corny because first, and that's the thing. First of all, if you are not in a quote unquote underdog, then you don't think like a thoroughbred underdog. You don't think like how we think.
So why are they rooting for every? I'm never an
because
underdog.
I'm an underdog, and I love it. I am.
I'm always on top.
I'm an underdog and I'm a black sheep. I
give credit to where credit is due.
I'm an underdog and I'm a black sheep.
Well, let me just say this. So is Monica. Let me just say this though. I give credit to where credit is due, and she did her thing
right
and respectfully. And I love how she came on this season, and she's authentic. She's her.
That's what I'm saying.
She admitted to whatever she did, but she said production already knew I was, and production held on to that secret because they wanted. Boom! They want that explosion. Yeah.
I mean, like,
so now they're done with her. So now they're like, "Oh, you're on pause."
She doesn't serve their purpose anymore because
you're on pause.
Right. So my thing is like, shout out to all my underdogs and all my black sheeps out there because I'm a black sheep, I'm an underdog, and I'm always root for us. Because at the end of the day, people always think that they are better than us. They always think that they are one step ahead of us when
I
we
don't-
are 20 steps ahead. And then when we come and we drag you to hell, we do what we do. So let's talk about who.
No, I don't. Well, I'm saying for me particularly, but you know, I'm not an underdog, but I don't do that. I don't think I'm better. You know, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
about
no,
the show,
I'm
but
an
I just
underdog,
don't-
and I'm a black sheep,
and I never understood how these girls on this show did that. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, so what? So what? You got money, so what? Like, stop.
Because they put themselves on this pedestal. And here's the thing, because you are the average Joe Schmo, and it's like, regardless of how you feel about yourself, you will never allow anybody to make you feel whatever. And I'm just saying, for me as a black sheep, I'm never gonna let anybody make me feel whatever.
But these girls on
Yes.
Salt Lake City is so high school. It's
Yes,
like,
they are at 55. So let's talk about who should stay and who should go. Let's get into it.
okay.
Let's go. I want to hear who you think should stay. So let's go over all the cast members, and then let's talk about who you feel should stay.
Monica
Who you feel.
should stay.
Okay. Why should she stay?
Because I want to see, even if you bring her, she might not stay for season to season, but I want her to stay to the aftermath. I want her to stay so we can get, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This was a huge bomb.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to hear her for the aftermath. Meredith should stay.
Why should she stay?
Because I love Meredith.
Okay.
I'm about to disengage from this conversation. I just love her saying.
Meredith is so phony. Like, she can't. So
I don't care.
Meredith cannot stand her feet being held to the fire. She can't stand it.
1000%.
She walks away and she says, "My 3-year-old sisters, cousins, brothers, aunties, nephews, sisters, somebody." It's like,
1000.
girl,
Okay, but we still keep her.
if we're reading you, just take it and be like, you know what?
Honestly,
so
I would keep Lisa too.
Okay.
Honestly, you know, because I really sometimes she gets on my nerves, but I would keep Lisa. Heather can go.
Mm-hmm.
I will want Mary to come back to a full caster.
Okay.
Whitney, I don't know.
Okay.
Whitney, I don't know. I can't give you an answer with Whitney because what she's giving me is like she wants to be the first. You want to be a slut. Now you want to be the I'm holy and that.
Right. That's what I said. Whitney would have been the perfect Monica, but it's just like
just
you
be the
can't.
slut and own up to it.
That's it. That's all I'm
what
saying. Guess what?
So could we give her one more season to see if she
because she's not going to change. So, okay. So just Kyle gave his pick. So I'm going to talk about mine. So Angie, because see, she was that unmemorable that just Kyle couldn't even say her name because he didn't remember her.
Oh, well, is she a main cast?
Exactly.
Oh, well, bye.
I feel like Angie should go because Angie has no backbone. Mm-hmm. And Angie, the reason Angie got a bit of a backbone is because Lisa and Monica was going back and forth and they ended up confronting her about it. And that's when she said, okay, let me put my big girl panties on. She took too long. So, yeah. So, bye, Angie. Whitney, I had high hopes for you. You could have been that girl. When you first came on the show and we saw you with Justin and we saw your stripper pole and we saw how unapologetic you were. Herself. Yes, you were unapologetic. You said, you know what, I'm getting ready to walk away from the Mormon church because me and my husband, we both cheated on the spouse and we got together and we created us some kids. I saw you as being a bad bitch, as being that bitch, as telling the Mormon people to suck it. And now it's like you're becoming a self-righteous type of individual that I can't recognize and you don't know who you are. So I feel like you and Justin need to go to counseling and you should get off the show and get your life. Okay?
Next.
Mary, I feel like you need to come on the show, give us more of who you are. Continue to read these women for filth. And stand up for yourself and stand up for your church and stand up for Robert Sr. and Robert Jr. We don't know if he married or not, but I feel like he married. So I feel like you should come back and continue reading these women for filth. Meredith, I feel like you should come back, but stop being so goddamn fake. Stop being fake. Guess what? If you and your husband got an open marriage, allegedly, let us know. If that's how you and Seth want to rock and roll,
is it
y'all
an
can
open
rock
marriage?
and roll.
I mean, supposedly they were separated that time.
Again,
but
that's open. That's open.
I get what you're saying.
That's open.
But that's their business.
Right. But what I'm saying is you're on TV, so let's talk about it. Stop acting like you're so self-righteous and you're
I just want her to admit
this. That's what I'm saying. Be honest.
Yes.
Stop acting like
we did. We, you know.
Yes. Stop.
But lightweight, she kind of did, but didn't.
No, she didn't.
No,
Lisa
she said
outed her, and then she got mad
she
at
said
her.
we were separated, and
But she
never
the only reason
said.
she told her she was separated because Lisa put it out there and called her a bitch and
but she never said
exactly.
Like,
so Meredith can't keep it real.
I was spreading my legs, and that's
do that. And the rumors are true. The rumors are true.
Yeah, you spread your legs.
Exactly. Just keep it real. I would respect. Yes. Just be honest. Be honest. Seth didn't give you what you needed, so that's what it is. Allegedly, if that's what it is. Okay, so that's how I feel about Meredith. Lisa, I feel like Lisa could be that bitch, that girl. But the thing is, Lisa, stop telling us that you got money. Stop telling us how much everything costs.
Exactly.
We get it. We know that you are a true villain at heart and that you can be the Kenya Moore, you can be the Marlo of your show. But you have to, you got to stop spin straddling. Either you're going to be a mean girl and own up to it and do it and be a bone collector and come back. You can do this. You have the opportunity to do this. You can be the star of this show. You can be the Nene Leakes of this show. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should call her and get some tips. I feel that she could. I feel that she can. I feel like she can. If she called Nene, she can learn how to be. I feel like Lisa can. They obviously didn't. They didn't get rid of her for a reason. Okay, Heather, I feel like you need to go because you don't have a storyline. You don't have an identity. You are very boring. The only thing you really have going on for you is that
you lied on production.
Right,
that was anybody else.
You lied on production. That's number one. You file, and you phony and you fake for lying on production by making it seem like the handlers who handle you for 8 to 24 hours a day. You made it seem like they were quote unquote PREY preying on you and was coming for you, which we know is not true. So I really feel like you need to go and you need to just run Beauty Lab and get rid of people's extra hairs and whiskers and shit. That's what you should do, and continue taking your Ozempic shots. That's what you need to do.
All right.
Monica needs to come back to the show. Monica most definitely needs to come back to the show.
At least one season.
I feel like Monica can continue to come back. And the 2 housewives that y'all have hired.
What do you feel like she's going to bring after that? Like
she can continue reading these women. No, we want to. So my thing is,
she can.
My thing is, we want to continue seeing Monica cuss her mama out and call her mama out for being an opportunist. We want to see Monica. We want to see. Yes, we do, because Monica's mother is an opportunist, and she has caused Monica to be the person that she is because she's an abuser. So she needs to be called out. We want to see Monica like showing what it's like being this woman trying to raise 4 daughters. We want to see Monica date. We want to see, can Monica be healthy enough to try to get back out there and date and be normal.
Okay.
We want to see that. And that's pretty much it
to wrap it
for the show. So so it's a wrap. The 2 new housewives that they have coming on, to me, they look like cookie cutter images of Meredith.
I mean, I guess we'll watch it just so we can comment
of Mary and Meredith.
I
don't even know if I want to watch it because they look like Meredith and they look like Lisa.
It's not even that. It's like, my thing is, like, y'all had to.
It is when they look identical.
No, I'm talking about them newbies. I'm talking about, y'all had a hot cast right now. For you to, like, do Monica like that?
Yeah, I think they're on some trash. And that's why I said Andy needs to go home full time and be a full time parent and raise his children.
Could we get Nikki to be a host?
That
But
listen,
she like
them,
Potomac.
she had them women crying.
Because
She
like
had them
Potomac.
other women. She had them other women on the other
That's
franchises.
why she didn't host the Potomac, because she
franchises.
said that was her favorite. She liked Potomac. But
And
anyhow,
like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. All right. Until the next video, we out.